In this video, we will be discussing learning and study strategies that improve long-term memory formation and recall. There are several key factors in improving long-term memory formation and recall. The first is paying attention. The brain forms new networks of neuronal connections each time we learn something new. The network of neurons formed while learning something new becomes the network of neurons for the memory of that new learning. By paying close attention in class, taking detailed notes, and thinking about how the new information connects with what you already know, you are making memories that are easier to recall. The next key to long-term memory formation and recall is multisensory learning. The more senses a learner uses when learning something new, the more memory pathways are created. The more memory pathways, the greater the likelihood of recalling the information in the future. Also, the more senses used, the greater the opportunities to connect with your prior knowledge, which is a key to new learning. The most important and effective study strategy is to practice by recalling learned information from memory. Each time a memory is recalled, it gets stronger and becomes easier to recall in the future. The use of flashcards with a question on the front and the answer on the back is an ideal way to form long-term memories that will be easy to recall when needed. Using a distributed practice study method can help to improve long-term recall. Distributed practice simply means practice over time. By studying newly learned material every other day or every few days, you send a message to your brain that this material is important and needs to be kept in long-term memory. Also, this spaced practice allows the learner to know what they can easily remember and what still needs to be worked on. Each practice session strengthens the memory. Another invaluable study strategy is elaboration. Elaboration means to use multiple practice strategies for newly learned material. Each elaboration of the material being studied creates a new memory pathway and improves connections to current pathways. Here are some examples of elaboration. Writing and rewriting notes, including drawing pictures and diagrams. Reading information and rereading it. Making a cognitive map of the material. Listening to lectures and re-listening to recorded lectures. Further examples of elaboration include making up a song about the information, taking time out of your day to think about newly learned information, taking a quiz or practice test, and talking with a peer or a parent about the information. Deep practice is a study technique that was described by Daniel Coyle in his book, The Talent Code. He found deep practice was used by people worldwide who performed at the very top of their profession. Here are the 4 steps. While practicing, stop what you're doing when you make an error. Think about why the error occurred, fix the error, and start the practice session over at the beginning. One must have a strong desire to hold on to information to form long-term memories. The brain is bombarded with sensory data all day long. About 99% of it is not important. For the brain to know what new information or sensory data to hang on to, it must be instructed as to what is important to keep. Learners do this by using, practicing, and studying new material, which sends a message to the brain that this information is important and needs to be kept in memory. Research has shown that what a person studies 20 minutes before going to sleep becomes a stronger memory. The theory suggests that new memories are temporarily stored and then reactivated during sleep, which helps to consolidate these memories so that they can easily be retrieved. Almost all memories are made during sleep. The formation of memories for new factual information occurs during non-REM sleep, or during the first half of the night's rest. The consolidation of new memories with prior memories happens during REM sleep, the last half of your night's rest. In addition, the part of the brain that takes in all the new sensory data every day, the hippocampus, must shed all unnecessary sensory data so that it can be ready to learn new things the next day. This, too, happens during sleep. Here is an overview of the learning and study strategies covered in this video: paying attention, multisensory learning, recall from memory, distributive practice, elaboration, deep practice, a desire to remember, studying before bed, and how memories are formed during sleep. Other videos in the Learner-Centered Tutoring Learning video series will delve more deeply into the topics of attention, multisensory learning, and sleep. We hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. For additional details regarding the services we offer, please explore our website at info.learnercenteredtutoring.com. You can reach us by email at admin@learnercenteredtutoring.com or by phone at 231-466-0715. Book your complimentary consultation today.